good stuff. I was not expecting that.
Oh my God, that was so amazing.
That was really cool. I was not expecting anything. I had no idea what was gonna happen.
I knew Tina's face was gonna be like that.
Yeah. Where are we going? Like from one scene to another, and then I'm like, what is this all about?
I was just going with it. It would flow so good. Like I was just letting the information come through. Yeah, it was amazing.
I got chill. It was so powerful.
I know, right? It was like something for the three of us. I mean, it didn't feel like it was like my session just focused on me. It was like this energy was just swirling around the whole time. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really powerful.
Wow, I'm really curious to see how things are gonna shift now.
Mm-hmm.
And with this power, this new kind of this goddess priestess energy.
Yeah. Wow. And I love that you could feel like your spine realigning and all the energy running through your body.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
That was amazing.
And all of your questions, like everything lined up like exactly how the
I know, right? How cool was that? It was just like
it was all synchronistic
and then it just kind of aligned with all the questions. That was amazing.
Yeah,
and how we saw the same things and how we switched in the scene that we felt it was the same thing. That was also pretty awesome.
Yeah, I didn't really expect you guys to see the same things like that. Like that was incredible. And even in the first scene, you weren't in the same scene, but you were both high up and you were feeling the same energy.
Yeah.
And it was just so amazing. Like I barely have words for that.
I know. How cool is that?
Really good. The whole thing went together. Like it was just hand in hand the whole way.
Yeah, it was just
like it even surprised me when you would talk and I would be like,
yeah.
I know you guys were like, yeah, I'm seeing that too. Yeah.
I mean, how cool to be in sync like that. But with sessions like even with 3, there's a lot of stuff we can do just like for collective stuff as well. I mean, if just for the 3 of us, that's amazing because I felt the goddess energy. This was not only for us. I felt the energy come down into Gaia. I felt it being grounded here.
We were definitely connecting with that energy, the pure divine feminine.
Yes, I was like, wow.
I know. I was just like, oh my
God. And you guys don't even know, but this has been a theme running for weeks now since my session with Jesus and Dolores and Lemuria. And that divine feminine energy ran through this last few weeks now. And Mary Magdalene was showing up and like
I've been working on the sisterhood, the drawing that I made, because I felt the sisterhood, this sacredness, of the sisters and everything, because I felt so disconnected to, I wrote about it, I don't know if you read it, about the friends and friendship, and I was like, how can it be that women are so disconnected from each other?
Mm-hmm.
And then I felt this divine priestess come up, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. So it's still in the divine feminine, So this is happening. Something's happening with the divine feminine energy for sure.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. It's so exciting because I've been like yearning for that connection for a long time, and I feel like we're finally finding each other and finding our tribe of women.
I've seen visions of people like us, like really connecting physically and working in the physical, not online, because online is different than you actually work together when you're in the same room. And I saw all these women coming together and doing all these healings and everything. I think it's really like something for the future.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be old except for us because we're not aging anymore.
Yeah.
We're gonna be 25 soon.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah. How was that different from the last session you had?
It was it was different because it was one-on-one, like without Karen, and I felt like it was still channeled, but I felt like I knew everything.
Yeah.
Like this was something that I did not like. Okay, maybe I know deep inside, but I didn't experience it like that. But with her, it was like, oh, I know this stuff, I don't know. was different. But it's different because it's with Karen also, because she sees and she feels and then she connects. And when she connects, I feel it also much faster.
Yeah.
And I think with her too, when I said like, oh, I'm seeing the moon and everything, and then she zapped into that and she saw it too. And
it validates you.
It validates and kind of pulls the energy together. And it was like this connection, and it went very smooth. I liked it, you know?
Oh my God.
Really smooth.
Yeah, it was very like, there was
it felt very relaxed. No I didn't feel any resistance anywhere. And
no.
It was,
and the anxiety was gone, thank God. When you did the guided meditation and we went like all the way up, I was like, oh, there. I feel safe there.
Ready.
Cool, you know?
Well, I think that's probably why that was the opening scene for you, to allow you to feel that and relax into it.
Yeah, I was totally zen. And then I could feel more, because when you have this shitty anxiety, you can't, you know, connect to anything basically.
Yeah.
But this was,
And then we could even go back there. Like we even went back there to the beach.
I know. We're like, we need to go back to our safe place. And then when we landed, we're like, oh. Yeah, it's crazy how it's so quick.
Yeah, and the density, like the difference. My God, you could feel it so hard in your body.
Oh my God, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I felt my shoulders going in like this, inside. And then when we went back to our beach, it opened again. Like I just felt it all go down.
I felt it too, and I'm not even under. Like, yeah, I definitely.
You were totally with us there. I mean, I felt you.
Yeah, you're like crying. You're like,
I feel it too. And there.
You guys, listen. When that scene, how that just rolled. I mean, that just rolled into that scene with the human, like from the goddesses to the human women, and just how that then the light language started coming through, and I was just like done. That was incredible.
I think it just triggered a memory. I think you've been here a million times, right? I think that's something that happened in a lot of lifetimes, you know, like this priestess energy, and then we were dropped into that, but still remembering that feeling. I feel it too. It's like amazing.
Yeah, and that, and then the whole wounding thing, like I totally related to all of that. It was definitely a huge release for me too.
You mean with my dad, with my mom and everything like that?
Yeah, all of it. The warrior woman, and with the male energy and all the fear there.
Yes.
The fear of closeness, the anxiety, the whole spine misalignment, all of it. Like it's so connected to all of it.
True.
Yeah, it was all related.
This was not only for me, this was also for all of us. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna feel it as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I felt like that wasn't just that was a wound that many divine feminines
oh my
have.
God, yes, I really feel it. That's what I said. Like I feel, you said, Karen, I was supposed to remember that. I feel that because it feels so close to me, you know, as if it happened to me in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such a big wound for so many women and children.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
And
really can heal.
Yeah, and you got to heal that today, which is incredible.
I'm really happy. And I hope these damn dreams stop coming now, like these disgusting dreams. Yeah. It's like always I dream it like it already happened, so like I can't do anything because it already happened, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it's like I realize, oh my God, you.
I feel gross.
I feel completely like your father. Can you imagine? It's not like somebody. Yeah, it's not like a stranger, because that's bad, but it's still different than it's with you when you're a father. It was like, it almost felt like you had no option, like you kind of went along with that energy and you just did it without even. because you're suppressed. You can't even say no. It's like you're allowing it that. Yeah.
And it's a shame. It's a shame that you carry.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a shame. And in every relationship that I held, I felt this dirty feeling with sex. You know, it's nice, but it's still very dirty.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
I was like, where is that coming from? And of course, you when you feel that with someone, you close off. I mean, close your heart, close everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that when I meet Eric. I don't want that to stand in the way, because that will mess up things up for sure. So I'm very grateful that this was finally came to surface what it was after 36 years of wondering why I have these dreams. Because even at some point I was like, did my dad really do that? You know, because I was like thinking maybe I just don't remember. You know, as you can just push it away, all this, you know, this yuckiness as a child, and just have this block. And I was like, oh my God, is it true? But then I went like in whatever hypnosis and meditation, and I was like, no, that never happened. And even my dad, he's amazing with kids. He's not that kind of person, you know. So yeah, that was a yucky one for me.
Doo-doo.
A big doo-doo.
Doo-doo. That was important.
Yes, it's an ascension doo-doo.
Yeah. And I thought that was really interesting that you chose to remember that so that you could clear it. That's really brave.
That's really, yes. Which means I never got to enjoy sex as to the fullest, you know. So it's like, thanks, guys. Like, amazing. You know, I have a friend who said, like, I came here because I came here for the sex, she said, because I knew how good it was. She was like, that was my reason to come here, and I got it. And I was like, oh my God, you're so lucky. I still. And then another friend was like, I came here for the food because the food is what I love, you know. And I was like, wow. I love the food too, but I know in Sirius we don't eat that like that. So
that's funny. Oh yeah, you guys were like hanging out on Sirius for a while, like.
Yeah, Sirius was amazing. I love the colors.
I loved how that worked, where you were like in Sirius and then just like floated down to ancient Egypt and then to that other sea, and I'm like.
Yeah, it all connected. We were just talking. I think you were just talking about the triangle, and I was like, oh yeah, that's here. And then we went, I go like the pyramids, and then we ended up being in ancient Egypt.
Yeah,
it was like a portal.
Yeah,
like trigger words that caused the portal for us to go there.
Yes, and the snake, and then the golden snake, and then the golden snake in Egypt, and yeah, it was also connected. And I also see it like Sirius, and I see Sirius very high, and then Egypt went like a bit lower because it was Earth, and then the human life went to another timeline, and also low. It was very interesting to see how that was so connected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's really.
I think we healed a few timelines as well with this one.
Oh yeah.
Because I know in Egypt a lot of stuff went wrong. With the goddesses and priestesses, and I've seen scenes of that. Yeah. Also with men taking the energy, the feminine power away from the goddesses and everything. Yeah, that was Egypt too.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, does Dana know your story?
I don't think so. What story?
You should tell her.
I had a meditation like the day, like one day, and it brought me back to ancient Egypt, and I was a goddess. So same kind of thing, like we got together with all the feminine, like, you know, the divine feminine or whatever, and had parties in inner earth. And yeah, we were the holder of the sacred sites. Like we were in charge of all of that. And like we had what's it called? We had the maps of the sacred sites tattooed on our bodies that could move. The tattoos were able to move, like depending on who you were standing next to or whatever. And yeah, there was like all of this like toxic masculine that was coming into ancient Egypt to try to take back, or not take back. They're trying to steal the maps away, but they didn't realize that the maps were actually on our bodies. But they were trying to say that they were the ones who created the pyramids and whatnot. And yeah, so yeah, I just seek revenge because that guy, he went and killed Tena, who was a she ended up being like a goddess bird lady. So I was pissed off because he left her head on my balcony.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I went and met this guy next to the pyramid, and I asked him if he really wanted to take the sites away, and that he was the one who said he was gonna, take the, what do you call it? Take the credit for building the pyramids. And he said yes, and I got really large. Like my body got really big, like I became a Syrian.
Yeah.
And then I took off the capstone off the pyramid and I squashed him. And then I had to tell all the women to leave because the men were coming.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing. I don't know, it's Egypt, right? That you saw?
Yeah.
Me and my friend Anisha, we saw also a scene like with the toxic masculine. Actually, it was not even masculine. It was like a lower energy from another planet that came here, and that possessed like the masculine body, and wanted to possess the feminine creation power, the goddess power. And what they did is we saw a vision of a temple, like the sacred temple that we were like the high priestesses and everything. There were 12 of us. They invaded the temple. They cut off like heads of slit throats of us, all of us. And they just left us, and they took whatever they came to take. But like,
Wow.
and they made the high priestess, like the main one, watch everyone die.
Wow, that's very similar to your.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Was it Egypt? No, could be another one. I don't know, or Lemuria even.
Oh well.
Because Lemuria also had like this toxic shit coming.
Yeah, there's toxic shit everywhere. Toxic too.
Yeah, but we saw it was clearly like it was not divine masculine. Obviously, it was like this low vibrational energy from other planets that wanted to take the power, and it was pure. Here it was pure, So they were like, that we want. This is how Lemuria went down, the toxic energy, because they were so high vibrational, they were so completely peace and love, that they were like, we don't mind, nothing is going to happen to us. And they allowed this energy to come, and they overpowered them. They were sneaky, like, oh, help us, we're here to help, we want to change and help. And they were like, okay, high vibration transmutes everything. And it didn't.
Right.
It didn't, and it just fell. And Lemuria, like they had this huge ball of energy that was sustaining the whole Lemuria, and it just burst and everything was destroyed.
Oh, I wonder if that's the ball of energy Alison Coe talks about. She says there's in her sessions they've seen this big like bluish white ball of energy.
Yeah.
And she said it's in inner earth, and they talked about how like there used to be one on top, like on the actual top of the earth, but it was destroyed. And so they want people to connect to that energy in the inner earth and bring it up to the top.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's a huge, like you described exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably, it was like life, it gave life to everything.
Yeah. It was source energy.
Source energy, pure source energy. Yeah. I guess it's still in that timeline, it's still there, and it's accessible. Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. This whole session was really cool.
I know, right? This was impressive. I'm impressed by us.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
That was really powerful.
I know. It was just fun too. It was really fun.
It was really fun.
Even it was.
I did really well, Tena.
Yeah.
You did really well, and I love that both of you were kind of still conscious, like you weren't really deep, you were just consciously connecting.
Yes, I wasn't really like completely in a trance state. I was aware.
I know you kept like looking, taking drinks of your water.
Yeah. because this is what I do a lot of the time. When I draw, I'm still in the channel, but I'm still here as well, you know. So
Right.
and when the message and everything, I'm still here. This is why for me it's like, I know this. It's because, you know, I'm here. This is why Paul says, like, do it yourself. It's because I hear it so clearly as if it's my own. I'm like, I don't want to. I'd rather hear you say it. Because for me, it's like, I'm just normal to me, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
I
so
guess.
connected, and that's why, like,
Yeah.
you kind of already know everything that would come through in your session, which is
Yeah.
exactly how I feel. Like, I've never received information in a session that I kind of don't already know.
See, yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's also the inner knowing. I mean, we know everything already.
Right.
We know
Yeah.
deep down inside, but I think when you say it, something shifts, something happens when you
Yeah, it's true.
express it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
now
definitely
too,
true.
because we expressed it, this energy starts shifting. Wow.
And the power of 3. 3
Yes.
is really powerful.
Definitely the triangle thing. That was definitely the golden triangle. I kept seeing it. There's definitely some meaning to it. I'm sure.
We have to look that up.
What I keep seeing when you say the triangle was, remember that card Nina posted yesterday of Lemuria when she had the visit from Dolores? It had a little triangle on it, and every time you say triangle, I keep seeing that image.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe we should Google it and see what comes up. Maybe it's related to Lemuria, or I don't know, or Syria. Well, Sirius, we saw it there too, on your outfit.
Well, didn't Syrian seed Lemuria too? Like,
Yeah,
wasn't their energy on Lemuria too?
definitely. Yeah. And then from Lemuria to ancient Egypt. I think the ones that did survive Lemuria went to ancient Egypt. That's what I heard.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of like a roll on from my session. I mean, my session was a couple of weeks ago on Lemuria, and this kind of completes the timeline.
Yeah, wow.
Kind of just like picked up. Yeah. Wow, that's so cool.
That's so fun.
I know, love that. It's so amazing.
And now you can.
We should do it again sometime.
You can understand your son now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been told this before. Like last year, we went to a park, and he was driving his bicycle, and he fell pretty hard, and like his whole knee was like scraped, and bloody. And he came and he was like crying, and he would not stop for 1 hour, and but it was not. It was not because of the pain anymore, because I mean the pain goes away after, like, with kids. He just blew up completely in this hysteric. I started worrying. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
And then I was told it's his way of releasing energy. It's his way of just letting it all go. That's how he does it. Just let him be, But of course your human self gets fucking freak out, like, why is your kid screaming the whole park? Why is he screaming like this the whole time?
Yeah.
And he couldn't speak. He was like, why are you yelling or screaming? He was like, no, and it was just like completely somewhere else. So yeah, they told me this last year, but this is just in a different way, This is just like a daily thing now for him. So, but now I know, and I can tell Hatem, because he does not know what to do with him as well.
Yeah.
But he's very calm.
Will he listen to? Is he calm? Yeah.
He's very calm always, but yeah, until of course, because Noah scratched him even yesterday, and he was like, "I'm gonna freak out. I don't know what to do with him." I was like, "Yeah."
Oh shoot.
Join the club. Now I can tell him, because I told him, like, I'm gonna do this session. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
And he listens to you?
He does.
Good.
After I left him, he went to do ayahuasca. You know ayahuasca? 5 times.
5?
And then, yes, he kept doing it, like, because it's really heavy. Yeah, ayahuasca is like,
And JD.
Yeah?
Sounds like Tina's brother.
My brother wants to do it.
Oh, he should do it. I recommend it to every man to do it.
Really?
Because they don't get it in the simple way.
Right.
Well, ayahuasca will show you the hard way, because he suffered through it.
Really?
But yes. He puked. Oh my God. He was like sick.
So he did it 5 times?
He did at least, even more.
Well, he went back for more. It couldn't have been too hard on him.
Yeah, it was very hard, really. I went once with him too. But I did not have an experience. But he like kept taking it. He was like, he was like dying on the floor, like literally like this. And he heard ayahuasca say, "Take one more," and he was like, "I can't." They were like, "Take one more,"
Who
and he
said
was
that?
like, ayahuasca, the plant, because he heard it talking, because he was completely open, and he was like, "Take one more, I tell you. Do you trust me?" And he was like, but he said, like, I felt if I was gonna take, I was gonna die. It was that bad. He was on the floor, like crawling. And he went and he took one more and everything was gone. His whole physical pain and everything was gone. He was back to being sober, normal. She was like, "Do you trust me?"
Wow.
Wow.
It was really rough, but he learned a lot about me and what he did wrong with me. And yeah, I'm grateful that he
And he
went.
hasn't let you go yet?
It was right in the beginning after I left him. And of course, he tried to
He became a guru too. He's like my ex-husband.
Well, he did not become a guru, I would say.
No, mine
Well,
neither.
they
Mine
think they
neither.
do.
They think, no, he would like to do something with spirituality, but he's definitely not on the same page as I am with that.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, if a man has the intention to do that, I mean, amazing. I applaud it,
Yeah,
But
go ahead.
it was a reason for him probably to get back with me as well. So that's not gonna happen.
That's why he became a guru.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
They become what they think you want them to be.
Yeah.
Yes. What they never were, then they suddenly want that to be.
Right.
Well, they never were. Like, that's too late, dude. It's like
Yeah, man.
that ship has sailed a long time ago. It's now done.
Yeah.
But at least you two found each other, so that was
Mhm.
that is amazing on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So you were feeling angelic energy in that opening scene, you said.
Yes, it was so high and so peaceful. I felt very angelic energy. Yeah.
I just can't get over that session. It was so cool. It was so cool.
I know, I loved it. But Sirius also feels pretty angelic. Like the energy was also pretty peaceful and pretty high. I just like the way we just went straight to the high vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my screen was split in two. Like the left side that I saw was where you were in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And the side was your son.
Oh, the sun. Yeah.
Was your son like Hulk smashing the blocks? Like he was. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my God, he gets so frustrated with these blocks because he can't do it, and then he gets like,
oh, so that's real? Okay.
That's real. Yeah. That's
oh,
real.
wow.
I was like, don't play with the blocks anymore. That's get you frustrated. Like, stay away from the blocks.
But I saw him. He was in my living room here.
Oh, really?
He was in my house.
Oh, wow.
So I was just observing him, like as if I were you, just standing at the wall and watching him, and trying to figure out like what's happening.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
It's true. That's what I do. I try to.
Well, I felt like Dana was in that floaty scene to kind of hang out there while you worked with her son. Yeah. That's why I told you to go with her son while she just hung out in the stars for a while.
Yeah. That's fine. Because I was just like, well, I'm split screen, so I mean I can go. And then after we were done with his higher self and everything was great. Yeah, I ended up going back to the ferry place and like grounding and then squatting. I remember seeing myself squat. And then I like went up like this, and then my feet had like, what do you call it?
Rockets?
Rocket feet.
The jets.
Yeah, the jets that I flew up to meet you.
That was so funny. I think that I was already going to the next scene of Sirius, because that's when we went to Sirius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then Noah came. But it's funny how everything just
perfect.
Just happened naturally, almost.
It was
so the questions were like done in 15 minutes, but the rest took much longer.
5 hours we were in.
5 hours.
Almost like 4.5 hours.
That's
For real?
Yeah. 4.5 hours.
It felt like 2 hours.
How long did it feel to you, Dana?
it didn't feel long. It felt pretty fast.
Yeah, 4 hours. Over 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's 5:30.
No time and no space, huh?
For real. I guess we were kind of gone.
Yeah, you had to be. And I think, but that's just a natural state of trance for you guys. Like things aren't like they used to be years ago, where people would go under, because your conscious mind and your higher self are merging.
Yes.
It's not like it used to be, where you have to go into like an actual trance. You're just conscious mind is there because they're merging together now. And that's why you feel like you know everything, because you do. You just know everything.
No.
Yeah.
And it just comes, and I hear stuff, and I keep like saying like stuff, and I'm like, okay. But it's so natural. It feels so natural to do it that it almost feels unreal. Like, oh, is it really? Is it like, you know? But
like I had this woman the other night that she's not naturally connected like we are, but she connected with a guide on the other side, and the guide was telling her the answers. So she kept saying like, she said, you know, or he said, because Raphael showed up, and she's like, who's Raphael? I'm like, what? It's the archangel.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when you know information is super pure. But like, that's the difference between like a 3D kind of person's connection and people who are already like have that established higher self connection. Like you guys, where you kind of feel conscious at the same time.
That I like that. You know, it's fun because you can still be here and you can be fully present with the information that is coming through. It's like I feel it consciously in my body, you know, changing and doing all kind of stuff. I like that. I like being so aware.
It's like being in two different places at once. You really are in two different places at once. You're here and there.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's like you say, that's the natural state of being. That's what we came here to do.
Right.
Thing should not be like, oh, let's go into a trance. It's just gonna happen, I think.
Right.
Even when I talk or message or, you know, online on Facebook, even I give advice and I read after, I was like, that was not me.
Right.
That was just channeled message. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, your messages are definitely channeled. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
And still, I have a hard time trusting it, but okay. After when I read it, it's like, oh, that's cool.
You're like, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Oh my God, I'm so smart. Yeah. Vitamins from home, though. I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Vitamins from home. Yeah.
It's like, okay, vitamins from home. Yeah, good.
I wonder what it would be. Maybe Karen should facilitate next time and do me and Dana.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm up for that. We can experiment with it. I mean, it's just fun to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Karen's like, no.
No, I could pick up information on the fly too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because you
no
can
problem getting information. I mean, like just when we were talking beforehand, I was already getting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw the warrior.
Yeah, she saw the warrior right away. I think it was just ready. It's like, there it is. That's what's gonna happen for you now. It was already ready from the moment we met. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. It
was a direct connection.
Yeah. I told Karen that today's the new moon. So it's a special day.
Oh, well, and I saw it's 2/2/3/2020. It's like
yeah. It's really...
And during during one of my phone buzzed and it was like 332233 or something crazy like that. I took a screenshot of it. It just lit up and it had those numbers on it.
Wow. Cool. Totally.
Yeah, the last like handful of sessions I've had have been on special days. Mine was on that palindrome day, the 02022020 whatever.
Yeah.
Nina's was on the full moon, which that was a weird date too. And then the girl the other night was on was it 22? Or no, hers was, she was telling me she always sees, like, because she's been talking with her twin flame, and
I
she
can't
always
hear the
sees,
connections very good.
No. Breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up. We can't hear you.
says I'm unstable. Can you hear me now?
Wait.
Huh?
You're not unstable.
No, it's not moving, but me and Dana could move.
Yeah.
I'm frozen? Am I frozen?
You're
What?
frozen. Well, you're breaking up and freezing.
Yeah.
It's like
Like the robo dance.
yeah, she's roboting.
I don't know.
Better. Or not.
But anyway, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but there were, yeah, all the numbers were
Special dates.
special. Yeah.
That's
Are
right.
those resting kids out?
It's
You can hear them?
23:33 here.
20 what?
23:33 here.
Yeah, there were 2s and 3s all day today.
I think the 3's Ascendant Master, right? Ascendant Master?
Mm-hmm.
And the 2's are have faith, having faith.
It was 232, 223, 2020.
Wow.
Sounds like Morse code or something.
Yeah. Like what?
23223.
Did you receive the message?
2,
SOS.
SOS
23223.
from Sirius
Yeah.
calling us home.
It was, I think that's where we were. Wait, I wrote it down. Yeah, we were just about to get the energy download. It was 33223. That's when it lit
Ascendant
up.
Master energy. That's who we are.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. I love that.
Right before the light language started, that's what
Oh wow.
it popped on.
Love it. I absolutely love it. I'm full with energy now. Like I was so sleepy before, but I'm like now buzzing with energy.
I know, you look wide awake.
Yeah, it's like almost, midnight, but I'm still cool. I'm still, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Eat probably.
Yeah, you should eat something, drink lots of water, take it really easy the next couple of days because you really turn on a lot of energy.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
You release a lot of stuff too.
A lot of big doo-doo, like core wounds. That was my intention, right?
Core wound, yeah.
The core doo-doos. That's what I want to get rid of now. I'm so done with that. I've been working on it for like so many years.
That was huge. And it tied in everything. It tied in the anxiety and the fear and the relationships and your mom and dad and everything. The survival thing. The sexual stuff, feeling unsafe. Yeah.
The root chakra, the sacral chakra. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All of it.
Is all of it connected to safety and feeling unsafe? Mm-hmm. But the same for you. I guess the same for all of us.
Definitely same for me. Absolutely. I never really connect like that in a session and emotionally like that. That was definitely new and different and profound. Really.
Yeah, that you were just part of
our right with us.
Yeah, you were there with us like every step of the way. This was not just like you were guiding us through it, just you were just taking part in it.
Yeah. I definitely.
But it's different with the 3. It's a different, like it's a very nice energy. I mean,
yeah. I really loved it. It was amazing. So amazing.
Well, let's keep each other updated. I'm gonna let you know how my process is gonna go. I'm feeling that if such big releases happen, then I'm sure I'm gonna feel it.
And be sure to protect yourself.
Yes, and I'm gonna meditate, and I'm just gonna put protection around these open spots now. And we'll see what happens.
Good. Yeah, keep us updated.
I will, and you too. I mean, you guys experienced it as well, so.
Yeah.
maybe we'll get more information on all of that. I don't know, about the goddesses and everything.
Yeah. It's crazy how that stuff started to come through a couple of weeks ago for both of us, for all of us, for everyone. Yeah.
Divine feminine power, for sure. Yeah, I've been posting about it too, about the divine feminine power.
I haven't really been, I've been so busy, I haven't really been on to see anything. I don't know if
No, me neither. I've been really busy drawing and creating, and
yeah. It feels like a period of expansion.
it is.
Oh,
your drawings are probably going to change too now, Dana.
They've become more powerful. They're not gonna even more. I think the energy is gonna be more even pop up. Even.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'm so excited for her picture.
I'm gonna draw you in your golden bikini, your long, sexy legs. You know.
Okay.
And you, Tina, too, in the other, and then like, I mean, you know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know. I'll see what comes up. I don't know.
Yeah, see what comes up. I'm curious.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun. Okay, ladies.
We'll do it again. Okay, have a good night.
That was incredible. Yeah, we'll do it again.
Yeah, when the time is right, we'll feel it, and I'm definitely up to travel some more and see some more of that stuff.
Great.
And we can set the intention to whatever we want. I mean, that
Whatever
was
we
just for fun. It's just, I mean,
our
it's
intention
always
is just
fun,
for
but
fun.
just for fun, we can just do and see whatever.
More collective doo-doo.
More collective doo-doo. But if we feel amazing after it, I'm up for the collective doo-doo.
Yeah.
We can call it that and then post it on YouTube.
Collective doo-doo clearing. Yeah.
Energy update.
The doo-doo of the month of February.
Oh. Do you guys want to share this session?
It's
fun, but yeah, for me it's fine. I don't mind at all. Like, there's no secrets for me.
I'm sure it'll resonate with whoever needs to see it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the downloads too if they listen.
Yeah.
They will, for sure, because they resonate with that. Yeah.
I've never watched a session.
Divine feminine.
Go ahead.
No, go.
I never watched a session that I didn't receive some kind of healing from. Like, everyone I've ever watched, I felt like I related to in some way.
Yeah, me too.
But this one especially was so powerful.
I know, right? Maybe you can cut, because it's long. I'm gonna cut the pieces that are really like good for the collective to know, and I think that's gonna, and I'm gonna share it too, and then we can reach more people, and just so that they can remember too. I always feel like these sessions and like the drawings too, that kind of spark memory with people. You know, they might not even the words, but just the energy.
Yeah,
just the energy.
Yeah,
it is just the energy.
Yeah,
I agree. Well, this was lovely. Thank you for being part of our experiment.
No, thank you. I loved it. I love the whole 3 thing, triangle, golden triangle thing.
Yeah.
The sisterhood.
The sisterhood is back.
Well, is the upside down triangle is the symbol for the feminine, right?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
It wasn't upside down. It was down like this, and then the ruby was inside.
Yes, it was. Yeah. And then I saw the eye. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to see if I can find something. I'm sure it has some kind of meaning, the golden triangle.
Because even when you said I was like, oh man, we're going to Egypt. I thought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I saw like the golden and then the pyramids, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. The connection to Syria and Egypt. And
yes.
very neat.
So fun. All right.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Yes.
Have a good night. Get a good night's sleep. Get something to eat. Drink lots of water and take it really easy.
Yes, I will. You too. And we'll hear each other soon then.
Yeah. Okay.
Love you, ladies.
Love
you, Dana.
Bye.
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 First one.